Good morning. Well, it's even good afternoon. It's Saturday, the 20th of January. Just got back from doing my weekly Saturday morning dad jobs. Had a few bits and bobs to do, but one of the things I did do is pop into the local model shop, in this case Hobbycraft here in Aylesbury, and picked up a pretty cheap, it's cost £18, Airfix 1:32 scale Aston Martin DBR9 kit. So basically everything's all sewed away now, so what I'm going to carry on with next is the big old 1-350 USS Nimitz 2027 kit, but in order to get the old muscle memory back and get the hands back in action, I thought I'd build a little quick kit, just have a go at things and see if I can remember how to do it. So I got this kit. It's pretty straightforward. It's 1:32 scale, so it's not a very large kit, but the DB9 or the DBR9 is a fantastic racing car. Went to Le Mans back in 2001 with some friends, had a fantastic weekend, and the Gulf colours, harking back to the Porsche 917Ks from the early 70s, are pretty bloody stunning if you ask me. So having a Aston Martin in this configuration and colour is going to be pretty cool thing to have. It's a starter set, as you can see here, so it does come with a couple of paints and some cement and a couple of brushes, so I'll use some of those. Also what I did buy is some Tamiya XF23 light blue, so it's a pretty close approximation as the Gulf blue, but we might have to sort of play around with the colours a little bit. And then what I quite like to do is there's no such thing as a nice clean racing car, especially after finishing Le Mans. So I bought my first ever weathering master set by Tamiya, because I quite fancy using this oil stain. I think it has a little sort of makeup applicator type thing, so once I get everything all painted up and varnished, I'll weather the bad boy. But let's see what's inside. I did have a very quick... I want to start a Yugoslavia Great Bill soon. Would I join? Yes, I would. Send me some details and that would be great. Thank you. So I've taken everything out of the packaging already. Let's have a look what we got. So I've got Aston Martin DB9 Instructions, some decals, come back to that. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. There's not an awful lot to it. But yeah, being a one-piece, I think what they call curbside models, so everything sort of builds up pretty straightforward. You get the basic tub. The wheels aren't rubber, they're just plastic, but that's okay. It's only a cheap kit. The tub for the insides, roll cage, dashboard, racing seat, installation of the dashboard and the roll cage, applying the front grille to the bottom, putting some windows in, front and back. The massive spoiler, it's almost the same size as an ironing board, headlamps. The rear spoiler, the sort of steering block by the looks of it, not entirely sure. And then lastly, you put everything together, put the detail bits on, so the spoiler, the antenna, the windscreen wipers, the side mirrors, put the body down onto the understructure, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Thankfully the decals do come with the kit, so my masking abilities won't be taxed too much. But you get the nice Gulf going over the front of the car, Great Britain flag number 9, and then I think it's racing car number 600. Oh no, big pardon, it's 9, isn't it? That's going on the side, and some stuff on the spoilers, that'd be quite good. And then the actual kit itself, so we've got, hopefully come across okay, all the windows and the headlamps. Oh yeah, and as I said, these are the actual wheels, so they're all plastic. Airfix bits are plastic, isn't always necessarily the best, but this would be quite exciting. It's Vesta 1-700 Samori. I haven't used that one, I'm afraid, but yeah, send me some details. I'll put a link to my Facebook page and group in the description below once I finish doing the video, and then you can send me some photos. That'd be fantastic. And you have the underside of the car, massive fins for the downforce. I think they're the wheel arches, I think, by the looks of it. And we have the inside of the car, the tub, I think they call it. Yeah, there's the dashboard. Details alright, I mean it's tiny. That's the thing, it's tiny and it's cheap. so you can't really complain too much. The racing seat, steering wheel, discs, and then the nose, I think by the looks of it, yeah. And then last but no means least, the actual body of the car itself. So it's a pretty cool car. I mean, this DBR9 is the precursor to the DBR, I think it is, that was used in the Casino Royale James Bond film. So they raced it at Le Mans first, then made it street legal, took out some of the horsepower and took off some of the fins, obviously, and used it in the film. It's good to have James Bond back in a Aston Martin. So the plan, broadly speaking, is just to get this all stuck together. There's a lot of weathering to do, a lot of base construction to do, so I think I'm going to try and sort of do the body, do the base construction, hopefully over the course of the weekend. I'm not going to push myself, got obviously family life to look forward to, and should be able to do some of this in the background here and there, and then weather and time permitting, maybe even spray the undercoat tomorrow, or the primer coat. So there you go. Relatively cheap, relatively straightforward, nice easy kit to get back in the swing of things, and should all be fun. So if you ever built one of these, please let me know if there's any tips or tricks. See what else is on the box. Oh, there we go. It's a bit more of the actual car and the colours involved. It's awesome. It's a really, really great car, and I think what I'll do is I'll chuck up some photos of the not quite complete GT40 in Gulf colours I've kind of been doing by hand over the last, God knows, 5-6 years or so, which I've not shared with anyone because I'm not particularly pleased with it, but I'll put it in comparison so you can have a look. Alright, thanks for watching everybody, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye bye.